Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm a journalist and digital campaigner, and in today's video we're learning how to unlock tension. We'll be identifying what triggers stress within us and how to tackle it by using some simple, calming tools and techniques. Firstly, I want to know if you've ever had a morning like this. Picture this. You're in bed, you're cozy, you're warm, then bang, you hear your mum banging down your bedroom door. Wait, what time is it? You open your eyes and check, it's already 8:30. Damn, your alarm didn't go off and your interview is at 9:15. Ugh. You jump out of bed and go straight into the shower. You then find your clothes and you throw them on. Your hair's not going right today, but it does not matter. You need to move. You rush downstairs, you pour your milk into your cereal and splash, it spills all over your clothes. It's already 8:55 and the feeling of failure rushes over you. Your thoughts start to rush in. Not again, this is so typical, I'm never gonna get this job. 5 minutes more tick by and you're starting to look a lot like this. It's okay, you get up, you get changed and you head to the bus stop. You're emailing the company that you'll be arriving 5 to 10 minutes late to your interview. Head down, as you do this, you don't realise your bus just passed you by. I guess that we don't need to get into how the rest of that goes. Sounds like a familiar situation? Something goes wrong, another thing, and it seems to happen all at the worst time possible. But it's important to know that this happens to everyone at some point in their life. Although others may seem like they've got it all together, most of the time they've experienced the exact same thing. You are not alone. Hi Ray, you're right.
Hello darling, I'm great, how are you?
I'm good, thanks for joining me today. Good. So when I'm watching a performance and it's going amazingly, it's seamless, the crowd is loving it, the artist is doing their thing, they're comfortable, they sound amazing. But behind the stage, there's a lot of production going on and it can get stressful and a lot of people don't see that side of it. Could you explain a time when you have been in a stressful situation and how you resolved it?
I've got some funny ones actually. Live is a funny one as well because you just have to keep going. There was one time, I think maybe this time last year, where I had a big ponytail on my head and I think I was whipping it round on the penultimate song and it come loose, but I couldn't just take it out. It was just like floppy, it was a disaster. So I had to hold it in place and I'm on stage in front of 10,000 people and it's a support gig, so it's not even my crowd. And I was like, guys, my ponytail's fallen off. I have one more song, please help me. I'm really just can't believe this has happened. Let's go. And you just
have to wing it. Yeah. I'm sure you do a great job anyway. So do you have any calming tools or techniques that you use in stressful situations that you could speak on?
You know, I think there's certain people who know me really well and who are able to help me kind of get to that place. Okay. I mean, I live with my sister now and I work with my family. So for me, it's like being rooted. I find it calming. Yeah. Family is everything. And often, you know, when I don't see my family in a while and I'm out here and I'm losing my mind a little bit, you come back down to earth. Yeah. So
it can get a bit unbalanced, can't it? And then you go back and you get grounded
Exactly. Again. So that's really, really important. And then, you know, I'm really not good at spending alone time. Like I never really spend a lot of alone time, always with my sisters basically and my family who I love. But it is spending that downtime, taking time to reflect.
Even like journaling.
Yeah, well that's what writing is for me. That's what songwriting is for me. Exactly. I'm very lucky that whenever anything really ugly or instant or distinctive happens in my life, I just take it straight to the mic. Yeah, I have a little step in my house now, so we just go.
Cool. So what advice would you give someone, a young person actually, who's dealing with a stressful situation?
You know, I actually had an ex who gave me a really good bit of advice. And he said to me, in 3 months' time, will you be thinking about this? And I actually have applied that sentence to so many situations because, you know, a parking ticket. And you're like, I got a parking ticket. You're not going to be thinking about that tomorrow, let alone, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's putting stuff into perspective of your stress and what you're worried about, you know? And if it's fear or nerves and anxiety, then go to things that help you with that, you know? Like when I'm anxious, I'll read a poem and I'll get in the bath. You know, it's just having your your methods. And sadly, you know, mental health isn't necessarily going to get a lot easier for us because of social media. And it's made us all so paranoid and insular and comparative. And, you know, so if you're feeling really bad, I would turn off your phone and tell everyone you love, I need a break. Delete the social apps off your phone. Check them once a morning if you have to, and then just delete them. When I'm feeling really, really stressed, I can't, babe. It's too much.
That's interesting you brought that up because that's one of the techniques in unlocking tension that I've just gone through. So digital detox is needed sometimes.
But as humans, we're not actually supposed to be, you know, receiving mass judgment and searching for validation on that level, which is why being an artist is so toxic, because my job is for you to judge my art, and it's you either like it or you don't, and you're not a bad person if you don't like it, but then I have to process that, you know? Sure. It's weird.
So there's an element of just doing your own thing, switching on.
Removing from what other people think, you know? Period, yeah.
Cool. Amazing advice. Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, what is stress and how can we identify it in ourselves and others? Well, stress itself is a natural way the body responds to any type of demand or threat. The stress response kicks in and protects you in these situations by keeping you focused, energetic, and alert for its adrenaline release in the body. However, sometimes we can get a little bit overwhelmed by stress too. I mean, we have just faced lockdown. Some of us have experienced getting the wrong exam results, and others maybe a rejection letter from college or job. It's been a tough and stressful year for most, to say the least. It's important to be able to spot signs of stress when they occur to prevent it from affecting your health, your mood, productivity, relationships, and overall quality of life. So, what are the signs of stress? When we're stressed out, we experience heightened irritation, a sense of dread, feeling overburdened, racing thoughts, and depression, just to name a few. Restlessness and indecisiveness like this are common signs of stress, of which we can identify in others around us. When people like family and friends around you are stressed out, they might express these signs, as well as constantly worrying, eating too much or less. They could be tearful or even snappy at times. These are just a few examples. But it's important to note that these symptoms only allude to stress or anxiety when they've been present over a period of time, say for most part of a week or more, and not when they pop up out the blue. We all get a little worried and stressed sometimes. Often, stress builds through the mounting pressure we face, usually from work or money-related situations like unemployment or risk of, difficulties in exam preparation, deadlines, or maybe rising debt. Many people will keep these issues to themselves, so be mindful before you judge anyone. You never know what someone's going through, but it's okay to ask if someone's okay. Relieving stress is all in the practice. Why not try some of these easy, quick stress-busting techniques? They take just a little time for maximum effect. For example, grab an elastic band that's big enough to stretch out with your fingers, but small enough to hold some resistance. Wrap it around your wrist and ping it continuously. This not only helps you transfer the feelings of stress into the elastic band through the action, but it helps slow you down and set your thoughts as you concentrate. Do it for about 20 seconds or more if needed. This little technique can help so much before interviews or important dates. And even when you get a little bit frustrated, remember, slow down and breathe whilst you do it. This takes us to our second technique, 11 seconds of concentrated breathing. Controlling your breathing can be such a stress buster. In moments of confusion or frustration, try to intentionally breathe in and out for 11 seconds at a time. You can do this by breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. Why not try it now? Try to keep your shoulders relaxed and down and place your hands on your stomach. It should rise as you breathe in and fall as you breathe out. Deep breathing increases the supply of oxygen to your brain, which stimulates the nervous system and promotes a state of calmness. It helps to bring your awareness away from the worries in your head, and it quietens your mind. This is my favorite calming tool. You could even try and close your eyes while you do it. And finally, did someone say digital detox? I know it's hard. It's not easy to detach from your phone. Yet by simply putting your phone down and doing something like quickly going for a walk can work wonders to calm stress and anxiety in the moment. Not only does changing your environment help you escape your current overwhelming thoughts, but also exercise is a natural and effective anti-anxiety treatment. It helps relieve tension and stress, it boosts energy, enhances well-being through releasing endorphins. Why not go for a walk and commit to being present without looking at your phone to snap, chat, or check the timeline? It will undoubtedly ease what's been going on. So now that we've identified stress, how it can appear in yourself and others, and we've gone through some stress-busting techniques, it's time for you to try out one of these techniques yourself. Here's a task. Message a friend that's close by and ask them to go for a walk this week. Do it, even if the message seems random. The truth is, they may need the headspace as well. It can be a great way to connect and share what you've been going through. And often you realize that you're not alone. This can be so freeing. So go for a walk and try a digital detox while you do it. And bring a friend along if you like. The more you open up, the more people around you will as well, meaning that you can help them, which usually helps you too. But make sure it's someone that you can completely trust, and don't share more than what you're comfortable sharing. If you feel that you can't speak to a friend or you do need more support, there are professional people you can speak to. More information will be in the takeaway document, so please use those if needed. Take control, take to your own stage, you've got this. Make sure you check out the Apprentice Nation website for more short steps within our program. In particular, what is resilience, stepping out of your comfort zone, and the Mind, Body and Soul webinar, which I co-host. I'm Natalie, thanks for watching, take care.